Welcome back to 10 Minutes with God. So I'm gonna continue. I was talking about realizing that I couldn't do it. Like, God have stripped me of everything. I can't say it's academics I was holding on to, because I'm a bright student. I wanted to do this medicine, but I just suddenly lost interest, like completely lost interest. And now my art, because I'm very talented, and unfortunately my father didn't see it as a talent. He saw it like a waste of time. Unfortunately, I don't blame him though. I don't really blame him. So like, I didn't have interest in school. I felt it's wasting of time, and I was seeking God passionately, and I was asking him, what do you want me to do? Like, I was trying to figure out my life at the moment, and then there was nothing to hold on to. I can't say I was holding on to a good academic or whatever. Like, if I come out, I'll get this great job. I lost interest. I was trying to read. It wasn't even getting in. Like, you understand? I was reading. I was 3.7 CGP. It's not bad, right? It's not really bad. So imagine if I really study. In my final year, I got around 4.0 also, because that was when God, restored me and like told me some stuff that helped me. So I'll get to that later on. So let's continue. Seeing how weak he was, he wept. His tears spoke. Man, I was crying like crazy shit. He lacked utterance, as I say, like for words. He couldn't put his pain into articulate words, or put it into articulation or stuff. And until he was strengthened, he never stopped. I remember I was always just seeking God, and some nights I just cried because I couldn't figure out what was happening. There was just nothing going on so well. I can't even hold on to my spiritual life, like saying that, I'm holy. Do you understand? Imagine, because I grew up seeking God with so much passion, and then you can't even hold on to, you can't even stop some stuff, sins and struggles, and you'll know that you're doing your best. Like, I was doing my best. I can't say I gave him everything. I'm not like this guy that didn't love God. From 2018, like, I've always given him everything, because I didn't see what I can do on my own. So I'm like, I trusted you. Like, I trusted you. You're the only one that can help me. Like, there's nothing. There was no one that was like, I will help you. I couldn't even explain things to people. The people I thought would understand, they didn't even know my lies, and they're already judging, and they're already feeling like, you're going the wrong way and stuff. So it was so hurtful. It was so hurtful, guy. I was seeing visions. God was telling me things, like, but I didn't know how to explain to people that like, God is in control over my life, because I didn't know. Not to my parents, not to people who I respected. My mom really stood by me, always praying for me and loved me and stuff. I kept some things because I felt she may not fully get it. The little I shared, she kept it to her heart. She always, stood. Yeah, but my dad too praying for me, but he didn't. Unfortunately, my dad didn't understand anything, even till now. I think the day he will understand is when he see God use me mightily, which I'm cool. Do you get it? Like, now I've matured. I've understood that there are things that are not given to some people to understand. That's one thing you need to learn, and love them, beyond that. So I continue. Suddenly he became so strong, he couldn't put his pain into articulate words until he was strengthened. He never stopped. I never stopped crying and seeking God and stuff. Suddenly he became so strong. He became confident in himself, in him, not in himself, willing, courageous like never before. For the Lord has strengthened him, and he could sit and say, I will wait on you. That suddenly is more of the visions he shows me, him waking me up with songs to encourage me. You understand? He keeps encouraging me and telling me some things, and the visions, because even in my addiction and my depression and frustration, I wasn't like so strong spiritually or stuff. I keep seeing this wing of his angel that always shielded me. I don't know if I wrote it down here. Yeah, I keep seeing this wing always following me. And he told me it shields me from attacks and stuff. And he keeps telling me that some songs to encourage me and stuff. You understand? And there's something called supernatural strength, where you just wake up and you feel strengthened. Like, you are feeling downcasted before, but suddenly you became strong. That's how it is. Like, suddenly, do you get it? I know it's not my strength. I know that it's something empowering me to keep me moving and not giving up, right? So, darkness continued approaching strongly, mightily. Still, he said, I will wait. You can see the darkness. I don't know. I don't know if it is in this one, because I edited the picture. Like, I added more strokes, more layers to some stuff. But this black darkness, because it kept coming stronger. Yeah, because, like, man, things kept getting worse and worse. Do you get it? Things getting worse and worse. Behold, sunlight is already fading away. Still, he said, I will wait. As you can see, the sunlight is going down. Like, as I said, it just keeps getting worse. It never got any better. I remember praying most nights, God, can you reveal to these people that you are with me? Can you reveal to them that you have great plans for me? Because I could see what he was saying. I couldn't see much as at then. Like, I could see, see and stuff, but even my father does not believe in seeing. Do you know, I shared one and he was like, it's your imagination. I gave up. I've seen the Lord Jesus as at then. I've seen the devil. I will share more about him, the devil. I've seen, and the Lord have told me a lot of stuff. Like, but I don't know. It's hard to believe. It's hard. Like, I always have to explain it. Yo, God is with me. Like, he has plans for me, guys. Like, I know what I saw. Hey, God. Jesus. If I think about some things, I will really cry. Like, I will really cry. I'm trying to even hold back myself. Because, okay, people around him became like dust that faded into thin air. Suddenly, he realized he was alone. He was lost in silence and loneliness. Still, he said, I will wait. That's it. I didn't have any option, guys. Like, even though I felt lonely and I didn't know, it's not their fault. I don't blame them. They did get it, because if he wanted people to stand so much by me, he would have revealed himself to them and tell them that, oh, and that stuff. He hid everything about me from people around me, especially people close to me. I don't have them from people far saying whatever they want to say. That's their cup of tea. But people I really love and who are close, he hid it. It's even lately, like last year, we had a family prophetess that came to our house and prayed and said some stuff that, God does not want me to talk about it, so I will just keep it. But he hid a lot, so I kept wondering why. But it made me lonely, and it made me have some balls, become confident, like no longer care so much, because I realized that, like, it's okay to be misunderstood. I got used to that. That's what it helped achieve. And although he cried, although he wept, although he feared, yet said he still, I will wait. You get it? These familiar painful words, my God, why have you forsaken me, rang loudly in his spirit, for he could now understand every bit of it, saying, although you slay me, I will still wait. My life shall count to your glory. Let me round it off ASAP. The last part. There is a strength that enables one go through pain that mere man could never go through. The Spirit of the Lord quickens him to go through darkness, giving thanks to God. Therefore, upon this mountain, I will wait upon you. Yeah, so that the summary. Like, there's a strength, because I realized that is a strength. Like, this is not by your strength. He gives, because I always thought that I cannot survive whatever was going through in my life, because I didn't see a way out of anything, everything. Like, I felt so low. I was at least, let one person say, I get you. No, like, that was one person who stood, but the person doesn't even understand what was going on. People don't even know what was going on so much. And yet I was still misunderstood and stuff. I'm just saying that I realized that because I thought that I couldn't stand whatever is going on. I almost gave up on destiny. Like, I'm like, I am not doing whatever plan you have. I don't really want it. Somehow, that's how I felt. That was how I was feeling. But, he was merciful unto me, And the next video I'm gonna talk much. Then let's stop here. See ya.